You often find is that people like the fact that we can turn around an order within the day. So if you came on to us and said, we need 100 of these and we need them in the next day or two, it's not a problem for us.
I'm Matt Stadlen, and this is Made in Britain Unpacked, the series that tells the stories of British manufacturers. And I am very excited to say that I'm here today in West London with none other than Russell Bridger, who is a sales director. Is that right, Russell?
That's correct.
A sales director of Thermo Products Limited. And crucially, you make tubular heaters.
That's correct. Thank you very much, Matt.
And this is, right here next to us, a tubular heater.
That is in fact probably our best-selling tubular heater, which is the 1 foot version. The 1 foot is predominantly the most favourable because everybody likes them. They're small and they can fit into places that other heaters can't get to.
And I have been surprised already by just how incredibly light this is.
It's very lightweight. The construction is aluminium tube, so you find that a lot of competitor tubes, generally that come from abroad, are made of steel. We have always made ours from aluminium. Obviously it heats up a lot quicker, it's got better thermal efficiency and generates enough heat that you can give it that secondary heat source, which is predominantly what these are.
This business has been going in some shape or other for over 100 years.
That's correct, yes.
You guys have, you bought it fairly recently.
2018 we took hold of Thermo Products.
But this has been going for over a century in some form or another.
The origins go back 100 years. The origins of the Thermo tubular heater, they were brought to market just after the Second World War and it's always been made in this country. And then we took it on via a subcontract method, and we now wholly own the company and manufacture it ourselves in the UK.
And how long can these last for?
We have had customers come back to us who bought them directly, and we've had them out in the field for over 20 years, some even longer. They're a very, very simple design, and they come back to say, we just need to buy a new one. Nothing, but just need to buy another one now, please.
And I can see that you have the Made in Britain logo on your tubular heater.
Yes, I do, yep.
And do you wear it with pride?
We do wear it with pride. It goes on every single product that we ship out of the factory. And it's something that we're very proud of being part of the Made in Britain Club.
And why are you proud of it?
Because it helps to support UK businesses, it helps to support the skills within that business and the people that are building these products. It is also pushing us because we're now designing and we're looking at new products that we can put alongside this and in adjacent to this one, always look at the improvements. So all of that technology and resources is being put into this country, into people that we are working directly with in this country, whether that's from a design point of view or to the guys who work in dispatch who are putting it into a plastic bag and chipping it out the door.
And so just explain very briefly to us why you decide to continue to manufacture here. You've given us the context, but does it make sense for you to make stuff here?
One of the feedbacks we have from a lot of our customers is that you can get cheaper alternatives, but the supply can be varied. But what we often find is that people like the fact that we can turn around an order within the day. So if you came on to us and said, we need 100 of these and we need them in the next day or two, it's not a problem for us. We build the stocks up as well during the winter, but if we get wiped out and suddenly take someone saying hundreds of tubes off of us, we have the infrastructure and the capability to be able to put staff into place quickly to build, and we can build and have that product that's been built on a Monday, we can be shipping it on a Tuesday.
How many of these do you make a year?
We sell several 100,000 of these a year.
Wow.
So there's quite a lot of them going out, predominantly in the UK, but we do ship into Europe. There's a few countries in Europe that take them on a very regular basis. And we've also shipped them as far as field as to Hong Kong. Believe it or not, they bought direct from the UK. They like buying from the UK, Australia, and a few US places have taken them as well.
And where are they being made?
They'll be made in Taplow in Berkshire.
So it really is. I mean, you really are part of the local community there, are you, would you say?
Yes, yeah. There's several people we've got employed, and a lot of people know this. We even have a lot of local companies that we provide a service where they can bring the parts if they've got one that they've had for many years and they want to replace it. They can actually bring it back to us and we will take the old one back off of them.
Is there something special about working in manufacturing?
It's quite a unique industry. It can put you in touch with a whole host of end users. It never ceases to amaze me the people that will end up buying this product. And you will have inquiries from someone who owns a kennel and wants to keep the dogs warm at night, to people who are at a nuclear facility up in Scotland. We just had a recent order where they took several of these units, and we wasn't allowed to know exactly where they were going. So it never ceases to amaze me.
And I know we're talking about heating things, but it's pretty cool, isn't it, to know that something you're involved in actually ends up being used by people up and down the country.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's my wife often comments when we're out and about, and she's just asking, what are you looking at? And I'm often saying, well, I just want to see what tubes they've got. Why are you sticking your head underneath that bench? I just want to see what that tube is. And it's one of our tubes or one of our guards.
Russell Bridger, really good to see you.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Thank you for telling us your story.
Thank you very much.